Anybody out there?
And now, live from Manchester,
Hello to you all from the north.
Violets are blue. I'm feeling parched. Fancy a brew?
Hey, you see?
There you go.
Top showbiz.
Your famous spreading boy, Lard.
Oh, yeah.
Glad to be back then, are you?
Oh, yeah, what? Killer. Absolute.
Missed the show for 2 full weeks, haven't we, Lard?
Oh, it's terrible. I mean, you know, I didn't miss the show, but I missed being on air with you and the banter and the relationship we've got, just sort of like milking it. And I mean, sort of like, you know, bringing it to new sort of territory and that. It's great, and I really missed it.
Did you?
Yeah, how I?
Right, yeah. Just out of interest, what happened to you last Thursday night? Because we'd come back from holiday and we'd had a good time, hadn't we?
Yeah.
So what happened to you last Thursday evening?
Thursday.
Well, you went out about 8:30.
I did. I went out for some grease,
You
didn't
said
I?
you were going for Greece.
Yeah, I got waylaid, Arkid.
Well, who by? I mean, what?
Oh, flipping it, what happened? I bumped into a mate. That's what it was. I bumped into an old mate.
Who was this, mate?
Oh, flipping heck, who was it? Oh, I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember, Akin. But, and I got waylaid. I just had a quick chat with him.
Because you see, I mean, I'd got everything prepared. I had my smoking jacket on, I had a chilled bottle of Concord, you know, I'd had a shave.
Did you?
Yeah, and you went out.
You're making me feel all terrible now. It's weird. I can't remember what I was doing. What time did I get back? Was it 9:30? 9:30? 10 to 10?
No, it was about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Was it that late?
It was that late.
That.
It was that late.
It'll come to me anyway. I can't remember at the moment.
Right, okay then. Yeah. You didn't run into anybody like Stuart McConaughey? I mean, honestly, I left Stuart McConaughey on the show for 2 weeks. He didn't hear me have the good grace to be crap at it, did he?
No, it was Stuart McConaughey.
Yeah, you didn't
that's
see
that
him?
little fella, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Foppish fringe.
Yeah, bad haircut. No, I didn't. No, I didn't see him. He went in the pub.
Interesting. Okay, so you can't remember who you saw?
Oh, flipping heck. Oh, I'll have to think.
I'm sure you'll remember before the end of the programme, won't you?
Pardon.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Right, well, I think we'll have a track from the new Fall album now. They're just struggling by without you still, aren't they?
Oh, the wobbling
Another
though.
album, just back. I see they got Bricks back because, I mean, they had no glamour. No sex appeal since you left.
Well,
have
that's it, you know. I mean, I had tight pants and everything, me. Good-looking lad.
they? So how would you have changed that? You couldn't have improved on that if you were still in the band.
No, it was good. It was good. But if I was in the band, I would have put either a bit of 12-bar boogie in it, or there's what we call in the business a middle bit, and I would have had like a trombone solo or something like that in.
Trombone solo?
Yeah, just to pick it up a bit. It's like a trombone, but it's trendier.
Right, okay. That's Life Just Bounces by The Fall from the new album Cerebral Caustic, Sex Bomb Lardy Boy Tosspot Complex.
I thought you played the wrong one in there for a minute.
No, not for a moment. Anyway, what are you doing chipping in there?
Sorry, we've got this great relationship and I'm just building on it. I'm cooking again, you know, back in the throng.
Interesting you should say you're back in your thong. But how do you think our partnership is going?
Sound, better than ever. I mean, it's like fresh as a daisy, isn't it, you know?
Is it?
Oh, aye.
You think so?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't know what you think, but I think that we're cooking. I think that it's getting better by the day.
Right, yes. Now, last Thursday, you went AWOL, didn't you? In a search for grease, which doesn't usually take you long.
No, it doesn't. No. Well, I have a wholesale supplier.
Right, yeah. Now then, but where were you? Has it come back to you?
Yeah, actually, now that's it. I went out and I had a drink with a guy. I think I went to school with him or something, and he was called Stuart Collins. A really nice guy.
Stuart Collins?
Yeah. You don't know him?
No, I don't. I know Stuart McConaughey and Andrew Collins. Nothing to do with...
No, nothing to do with them. I mean, same names. Nothing to do with them.
So you didn't run into Stuart McConaughey?
I've told you once. No, it's Stuart Collins.
Fair enough.
Just went for a pint with him. We just got a bit carried away and we went for a kebab.
Yeah.
And all that. And I was a bit late. I'm sorry.
Because you're loyal to me, aren't you?
Well, of course I am.
You wouldn't go behind my back.
Listen, do you want me to leave now?
No.
Just watch it.
No.
Saying this stuff about me.
That's fine. But someone's left me a tape here, actually, of the Stuart McConaughey show.
What?
Yeah, a little bit of the Stuart McConaughey show. It says on here, Radcliffe, I suggest you listen to this.
Right, what night was that then?
Thursday.
Thursday night? I wouldn't bother. Best banger tune on our kid. Oh!
I think I'll have a listen. I think I will.
Don't bother.
No, I'll have a listen, see what it was like. Yeah.
Hiya. So, Mark's back on Monday, and...
yeah, he is, yeah.
That's you.
Lad?
No.
Oh.
In a word.
Why?
Well, I just think that we've gone as far as we can as a sort of a duo. You know, I think the relationship's a little bit strained. I mean, he's all right, but I think that I've given my all. You know, and I think he's sort of he's actually done quite well out of me. I mean, I'm being honest with you now.
Does adverts now, doesn't he?
I don't. Does he? I don't know. I don't take much notice, really. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, good luck to him. I'm not bitter.
Fair play, yeah.
I'm not bitter.
No.
But I mean, I've just been wondering, really. You know, because you used to work with that other git. What was he called?
Andrew Collins, you mean?
That's the bunny.
Yeah.
Now, he's crap, right? Now, I'm not hurting you saying that. He's crap.
No, I think he's not good, no.
Right,
I wouldn't
well,
say that.
Yeah, well, you're being charitable. But the thing is that he's crap, and I mean, you're a bit of a double act,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I mean, not on the same level as me and him. And now I see that you sort of moved sort of slightly apart, and you're, you know, obviously looking for somebody else. Now, I know what you're going to say, and I know that you'll probably be wanting to ask me, and I don't mind just sort of putting my cards on the table and saying I am available.
You never said... Judas! Judas, you never said a true word.
Who gave you that tape? Was that cheese or
That's a
battering?
tape of shit. No use battering cheese.
Why?
Because it doesn't taste fair. No, you are available. You never said a truer word. You have gone behind my back. You've gone out to see Stuart McConaughey.
Nightmare!
How are you going to bail yourself out of this one, lardy boy?
Oh, ho, hey, Arkid. Oh, Arkid. Hey, Arkid. Oh, fancy a brew, Arkid. I'm sorry, Arkid.
You're a spent force.
I'm sorry, Arkid.
How are you going to sweeten the deal for me?
Oh, no, I've blown it, haven't I? I didn't mean that, any of that. It was all just a drink talking.
No, it wasn't.
Hang on a minute. No, hang on. I mean, I've got an idea. How does this sound, right? A trip to London, me and you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll sort it all out. I will go to London. Right. Is that all right? Well, and I tell you what, this'll do it. We'll go on the Rapide.
That bus for the toilet?
Yeah.
What?
See?
With the bit scraped off so everybody can see you on the motorway?
Yeah, I've won you over now. You see, I can.
No, I'm interested.
Yeah, and you get to meet Tommy Tonderai. I can sort that.
Yeah.
I can sort it. That you laugh, but it's true. I know all the right people. And I think I can probably get 2 tickets for the Mousetrap.
Yeah, right.
Hot ticket.
Yeah, no, come on.
And,
not bad.
And here you are. All right, has that done it for you? Not
Nearly.
Quite. Here you go. Tinder sticks.
What?
In session.
You're joking.
No, well, I will sort it out for you. I mean, by way of apology, it was just a drink talking, Arkin.
Yeah.
Thursday night, Rapide, London, Tommy Tonderai, Mousetrap, Tinder sticks.
With their orchestra?
Full Monty.
Well, I'll give you another chance then.
And a can of Kestrel.
Well, you can't say fairer than that, can you?
Just a bit of bad news. I mean,
I knew it was too good to...
I'm not backtracking
Tinder
here.
sticks have pulled out.
No, that's not true. No, actually, what's happened...
Mousetrap's closed.
No, I mean, well, it might have done by Thursday. But no, what it is, I've been on to Tommy Tonderai, and he can't do it because he's opening a pet shop somewhere.
What, he's opening his own pet shop?
No, that'd be
Diversified.
stupid. No, he's like a PA, a public appearance show, cutting a ribbon.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I've sorted out Trevor McDonald, who's going to come along and go for a pint with us.
Excellent, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sorry.
Well, it'll have to do, won't it?
It'll have to do, but it's still not bad.
Tinder sticks are still playing.
Yeah, I mean, actually,
Why are we going to London? What's the problem with doing Tinder sticks in here in our studio where the real people are tonight?
We can't get it.
Oh, right.
Apparently, Bob Dickinson's in there or something.
Oh, Bruce Dickinson.
That's a bunny. And somebody's in there anyway, and we can't get in. So it all makes sense, you know. So
Right.
we'll go on the Rapide, and we'll have a killing time, Marky.
Right, okay then. Fair enough. I'll give you a chance. London. We're going to London. Rapide.
Be a fabulous day out.
It certainly will. Tommy Tandra. Oh, no, it's Trevor McDonald.
Trevor McDonald.
And we're going to see the Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
And,
No, we're
then
not.
Going to, what?
Oh, sorry, Arkin.
What?
Actually, no. Just one slight change, but again, it's all right. Don't worry. I've been on to Keith Prowse, and Mousetrap sold out.
Well, it's not, yeah.
But
the rush on tickets has not been on long, has it?
What are you not? Because I've got tickets for Les Miserables.
Les Miserables?
Yeah.
Oh, what,
Yeah.
that big brassy tart of a production?
No, not that one. It's the one. It's at Watford Leisure Centre. But we can get another Rapide out, so it's a treat in itself.
Well, double off.
So we get the Rapide into London, Rapide out to Watford, go to the Leisure Centre, back out again, and Tinder sticks.
Well, brilliant.
Trevor
Hey,
McDonald.
it sounds good.
It'll be a great night.
Sounds good. Okay, I look forward to that on Thursday.
Mark Radcliffe on 1FM.
Well, good evening and welcome to the programme, coming live from the great Metropolis, the big orange down the smog, or as the Londoners call it, London. Tonight, myself, the boy Lard, and a specially invited audience of Andrew Collins are here to witness an orchestral feat of lugubriosity as the mass ranks of the symphonic sounds of Tindersticks perform tracks from their new album. Although I must say they're very casual about it because I've not seen them as yet, but Lard's assured me that everything's going to be fine and his word is good enough for me. When has he ever screwed up? So we'll have another tune and then Lard will be along here to organise things, and we await the immortal strains of Tindersticks, who, lest we forget, were our very first session guests 18 months ago when the show started on that date that is forever indelibly stamped on our hearts, 1993, October the 23rd. Or was it the 25th? 1FM, live from Manchester, except we've come down to London.
Londinium.
Indeed, and Boy Lard is here. And,
Hi, Mark.
So is Andrew Collins.
Hi, Andrew.
I'm tempted to say welcome to my town.
Welcome to your world, indeed so, indeed so. So what have you been up to recently? Still acting editor of Q?
I'm still acting like an editor of Q, yeah, which involves putting a big cushion down my shirt and wandering about waving a bit of paper.
All right, yeah.
I'm doing that very well. I've been tidying this place up, obviously, for you to come down.
Well, usually we have our own little room, don't we, with a piano in and a mantelpiece and that, and it's not the same down here, is it?
Let's be honest. It's not the same, is it? I mean, no wind-up toys, no Kenko singles machine. They've not made an effort, have they? I mean, you think they would have made an effort. It might have been good enough for, like, Nicky Bramble and everybody. But when we make the effort and come into this place, you think they'd actually get their act together.
I don't know.
I mean, it's all right getting Chris Evans and Charlotte Rampling, isn't it? But they need a good carpenter to come in.
Danny Rampling.
That's the bunny.
Yeah.
They need a carpenter to come in and make a table. Look at the size of this.
That's a breakfast bar,
It's a breakfast bar. It's like we've got two of us huddled around a little corner McDonald's here.
That's what we do down here. That's what we do in the South East.
Terrible.
See, space is at a premium, you see. You can't have palatial studios like what we've got. You two have got to sit by a plank.
It's like Hong Kong. I bet the Radio 3 are above us here, and it's terrible.
Right,
I don't know. I want to go back home.
Indeed. Anyway,
Put a long record on. We'll go back home.
Shut up a minute. Andrew, what are you going to be discussing with us this evening?
Well, I've just hot-footed it, if that's the correct term, from a thing we only get in London, which is the playback of the new Scott Walker album, which is a historic moment.
Dad, that's not true, because we had a playback of the soundtrack to Cannonball, the Gospel Tour in Manchester.
Did
we
you?
did. Oh, yeah. We were showbiz up there, you know.
Well, we had it in the Royal College of Art down here. Not to be confused with the Royal Academy, which is the one they always plug on the Brookside.
Right.
RA, they always say that. RA, is bad. But we're at the Royal College of Art, and we sat in big comfy chairs and had vol au vents, which I'm still picking from my teeth. And I'll tell you about the Scott Walker album, if you want.
Very attractive, yes.
We'll tell you about Cannonball, if you want.
Yeah.
I do.
Anyway, I must say, Lard, I mean, one thing, I mean, you have delivered.
Yeah.
Because you promised that we came down on the Rapide.
Yeah, we did.
It had a toilet.
And it worked.
And we used it loads of times, get your money's worth. In fact, I think we should do their next advertising campaign, because I've got a good slogan for them, the Rapide. The comfy coach with a carsy.
And it works.
It works, doesn't it?
There you go.
And we scratched some of the paint off so that, like, people driving behind on the motorway can see somebody's arse, didn't we?
Nice.
We did that. We
Better
were
than
like,
my arse.
And we went to Les Miserables at Watford.
Went to Watford.
Amateur production, but very professional in some ways, I thought.
In some ways.
Yeah, and I've had 2 cans of Kestrel already, so I am flying.
And what's coming up? Tindersticks.
Tindersticks.
See, I've got it right for once in my life,
But I tell you what, I mean,
What?
where are they? I've not seen any of them, because obviously we had to come down to London to put Tindersticks on, didn't we? Because there's no room for them. So.
Well, no, that's not exactly right, is it? If you remember rightly, we came to London because there was no room in Manchester for Tindersticks, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it was weird. I mean, it just came to me like a flash of light, right? We came here, and of course there's a studio going begging in Manchester.
Yeah.
Your studio. So Tindersticks are in your studio now. So it all worked out well in the end. Brilliant.
Yeah. Let me get this right, lad.
What?
Tindersticks live in London.
Yeah.
And they've gone to Manchester to play in a studio that we've vacated. We live in Manchester.
Yeah.
We've come to London for the day.
Yeah.
Leaving our studio for... Yeah.
That's right. So it all worked out. So it's all smiles.
Well, why didn't we just stay in our studio in Manchester and Tindersticks come down the road and come in here?
Fancy a brew?
Blummin' heck, Lard. Right, well, Lard, flipping heck. I mean, what have you done here?
Cocked up.
You have cocked up, because hopefully in our studio in Manchester should be Stuart and the Tindersticks. Stuart?
Hello?
Stuart?
Yeah, I've got reverb as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Well, you got that in Manchester. We don't have that, though.
Yeah. I think it's just natural. It's just the wide open spaces. The railway arches.
Indeed. Andrew Collins is with us tonight. You live at the hub of the London literati and media circus, don't you? You've come hot foot from a fantastic bash
Absolutely. In fact, where I've been, the playback of the brand new Scott Walker album is first since 1984. It's been a bit of a recluse. Obviously, very big in the 60s when he was in the Walker Brothers with Murray and Private Walker off Dad's Army. And it was a great event. And they were hand-picked journalists there, of course. And if you dropped a bomb on the Royal College at that point, you would destroy the entire poncerati of London's journalistic corps. Right. It was a really, really interesting way to spend an hour, actually.
Because, I mean, it is an event when Scott Walker... last one, as you said, was the Climate of Hunter album.
Which sold... this is pre-Naomi Campbell, sold very badly indeed.
Right,
Probably been trounced by Naomi's sales. I reckon his new one will probably sell less than John Spencer Blues Explosion, but will be kind of written about a lot. It's one of those albums. It's a writer's album.
Right. Was he there? Was he?
Absolutely not. I think he may have been in earlier on just to check the sound levels and the tone and all that on the record player, and I think he helped out with the Volivants.
Right.
But, he was... Well, you wouldn't... Would you go to your own playback? You wouldn't, would you? You'd be too embarrassed, wouldn't you?
They had Walker's Crisps.
Yeah, no, they didn't think of that, you see. The marketing people obviously had not really gone into overdrive.
You see, but that's it. You see, we're the kind of people who come up with the comfy coach with a carsy.
And it works.
You see, there's a double slogan there. You see, we could have had Walker's Crisps and themed the whole thing for him.
Well, he's a recluse, obviously. Marketing has not been very big in his life the last 10 years.
Right, where does he live? Is he still knocking around?
Well, he's always lived in... Well, of course, it's always been legend that he lived in rubbish places in London, basically. Right. There are such things. Forest Hill, apparently he lived once. Chiswick, I think. Holloway. He's lived in all the rotten places. Yeah. Not a glamorous life, but it was all very different in the 60s, of course. Yeah. They got mobbed in Chester once, apparently. Right. The Walker Brothers, it was 63 or something. They got mobbed in Chester and had to go to hospital with concussion. That's true. That is absolutely true. Another brilliant story about them, of course, is that when Scott Walker had gone solo and it all gone downhill, it was about 86 or something, one of the other Walker Brothers had become a motorcycle courier, and he once had to deliver a royalty check round to Scott's house. That's nice, isn't it? That's rock and indeed roll, isn't it?
Absolutely. So what was the record like?
It was doomy and frightening and operatic and scary, and no one dared move or get up or go to the toilet. Right. 55 minutes. It was very frightening. It'll be out in May, so we'll all be able to hear it. It's not a Radio 1 record, though.
Is it not?
No, straight to Radio 3, I reckon.
I mean, what is it? Just is it a whole song cycle, or is there individual tracks, or does the whole thing just sort of drift through one to another?
There are individual tracks, but dare I say, there are no singles on it.
Right.
It's one of those. There's one bit where he sounds like he's singing in his deep, doomy voice. Norman Bloody Collier. I hope he is, because if he is, then maybe onto Radio 1.
That'd be good.
Norman Bloody Collier.
That's one of them songs that were just waiting to be written, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, indeed. So what else have you been up to there? What other interesting things have been happening in the life of the Poncerati, as you say?
The Poncerati. Well, I don't usually join into these things, you see. I keep a low profile, really. Absolutely. I like to just sit behind the desk. I'm a desk jockey.
Right.
I like to think of myself as that, and I just sit behind and answer the phone all day.
Right.
And people ring up and they say, have you listened to my record? Not my record, obviously the record that we are trying to market and sell. And I will say no, because I'm on the phone and you're asking me if I listened to it. So I never got time to listen to it, eh?
So you don't get out. So you're looking forward to going back to being a lowly reporter then?
Oh, I can't wait for the boss to come back. Cannot wait.
Yeah, absolutely. You sort of have aspirations to edit things, don't you, Lard, in magazine and things?
Yeah, well, I did actually go for the Daily Sport.
Yeah.
And I went for the Agony Aunt page. Well, they give it Fiona.
Right.
So, I mean, it's Fiona's job, isn't it?
It's a cutthroat business.
It's fair for Fiona. That's what we call her. You just call her Fiona.
So you two have come down here to take our jobs, basically, have you? And to shag our women?
No, I beg your pardon.
Excuse me.
No, I've just come down to see fair Fiona.
Is that good? Yeah. Also, any news from Woman's Blouse World? Because weren't you doing a feature for them or something like it?
No, I was on the cover once.
Right.
You know, there's the magazine Practical Woodworker.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to read Impractical Woodworker, wouldn't you? That'd be much more fun, wouldn't it? And Amateur Pornographer, that's one of my favourites.
Right, yeah. That has no pretense of being about photography
Absolutely
at all.
Not, no.
Yeah, okay then.
Best banger tune on our kid.
1FM, live from is it a Palace of Glittering Delights, Lard? What do you reckon? Not the same, is it really? We're in London tonight. We've got Tinder Sticks and their orchestra in Manchester. More live music coming very soon. Me and the boy Lard and Andrew Collins are sat down here. So what have you been doing today, though? I mean, you came down early, didn't we? So you've had a full day.
I mean, it's been a bit of a cultural time for me, actually. I mean, obviously we did Les Midgel's in Watford, which was all right. But, I took in the Tate and Lyle Gallery.
It's Tate.
Tate, that's the money. Took that in, that was good. The Victoria and Albert and a couple of other pubs as well, round the back here. That
Flea
was
and Shandy. Right.
Flea and Shandy, all the beer's got no head on it,
Yeah,
but
no snug.
I went over to the Right Bank as well this morning.
South Bank.
That's the money.
That's it.
And I saw something with that bloke Edward Munchie.
Monk.
Yeah.
Monk.
And but Bridget O'Reilly.
Bridget Riley, yeah.
And,
Action painting.
Yeah, that's it. A bit rude, but no, it's been a good day.
We don't do that down here now. We media people go down Walthamstow Dog Track. That's where all the media people go. Me and the Late Show gang, we're always down there.
Well, I'm getting sort of the idea of what is nice about Londinium now. I'm sort of feeling a bit more at home now.
You'll never fit into London. A big, feckless northern lump of lard like you.
Of course I will. Fancy a Sapporo?
What's that? What do you mean, Sapporo? What's that?
Well, it's a bit like Kestrel, but more expensive.
What else has been occupying your attention?
Well, I'm a bit concerned, actually, Mark. I'm concerned about the band Faith No More. You know, the big grunge rap metal rock crossover types.
To give them a convenient media
exactly.
tag. Yes.
Typical, pigeonhole them.
Yeah.
All their interviews recently, Mike Patton, the lead singer, seems to be, how to put it most delicately, you know, when you go to the toilet.
Yes, familiar with that, yes.
Quick look, flush it. Not so with Mike Patton. Apparently very fascinated with the results therein and all too fascinated, shall we say.
Well, even to an edible kind of...
Yes. Well, I'm reading a lot about this and I'm a bit worried because I think it might be a smear campaign. Because you've got to be careful because these sort of things stick, you know. And next thing you know, the career will be on the skids, you know. They go down the pan. I'm not sure what to think. I'm kind of caught between two stools. But I know one thing. Doing their PR after this is going to be a real big job. And... I can't go on. And the difficult turd LP, of course, could go to number 2 in the charts. And with friends like that, who needs enemies? I'm sorry.
Ho, and if you will, arse. Right, what else? I mean, you know, you can get everywhere, don't you? Well, who else has been occupying your mind?
Prince is worrying me at the moment. We'll have to call him Prince because there's no way I'm going to call him the artist formerly known as Prince. It's going to take too long. I mean, we've only got about 40 minutes. So I'll call him Prince if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
He's getting on my nerves a bit. You know he's in town at the moment.
Yeah.
He's doing gigs and he's bought out a London club. He's bought out the Astoria for the week, apparently.
Right.
And it's now called Prince's Club. And
I thought it was called Glam Slam.
Glam Slam, that's it. Which is... It's out of...
Prince's Club is better, isn't it?
Prince's Club is much better, but he's not called Prince. That's the funny thing. He wants to get out of his contract with Warner Brothers, right? As artists want to do. Now, one thing, he's on the board at Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
First of all, what are board meetings like with Prince? Does he take the minutes? Or what? Or does he have the flip chart at the other end? But anyway, he wants to get out of his contract, right? And he's written shave on his face. I don't get that either. Because he's got that funny little moustache. It's like like an earwig, really, rather than a moustache. Yeah. A moustache come earwig. He's got shaving on his face. He's doing these gigs and he's playing all new stuff. He won't play any of the old hits for the people who go to the gigs.
I believe the most beautiful girl in the world is in it.
That is the only hit, isn't it? And he's saying he's a slave of the record company, and when he's in concert, he's free. But he's not, is he? Because he's £27.50. That's not free where I come from.
Absolutely.
That's fighting talk where I come from. He's a diminutive talent, though, I've always thought.
Right. There you go. Fair enough. Where do you stand on the Prince argument? Do you ever write words across your face?
No, you've written a couple of words across my face when I've been drunk in a corner. No, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Prince, really.
Doesn't do
I
it
hope
for
he's
me.
not listening. But he's a twonk, isn't he? I mean, he should change his name to Twonk. Or Bill.
He's changed his name. The reason he's changed his name, when he was 35, he changed it to that little squiggly symbol, so that he could get out of his contract. If they take him to court, he can say, well, you signed me up as Prince. I'm not called Prince anymore, so I'm not contracted to you anymore. Now, that's very clever, and it could make legal history. And the Birmingham Six spent all that time trying to get off. They should have just said, we changed our name. Not the Birmingham Six anymore, with the Kidderminster 7 or whatever. They would have got straight off.
You should be a lawyer, you. You're a brilliant mind.
I know.
Genius legal mind of Andrew Collins. All right, we're coming to our reading very shortly, which is from Kirsten Haig of Centre. But first of all, these are the 5 Americans with I See the Light, formed in Dallas, and this is from 1967. There's 5 Americans. Now, that's a good name for a band, isn't it? Because they're American. There were 5 of them. I mean,
you know what you're getting, don't you?
Can't argue with that.
Well, the 3 Canadians would have been stupid, wouldn't they? You know, the Mexicano 12, players number 6. It wouldn't have worked at all, would it? It would be absolutely useless. But the Kidderminster 7 would have been good. No, Kidderminster. Really.
Is there a band on Kershaw called the 5 Blind Boys of Alabama? Is that one of his bands?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Are they blind? And how many of them are there?
And indeed.
And where are they from? You force me to ask it now.
Anyway, the 5 Americans.
That is nice, isn't it?
So, obviously, Adamant, Andrew Collins, is like big revival now, isn't he?
Big revival, yeah, he's back. But there's so much goodwill towards Adamant, isn't there?
I can't think why.
Oh, so much goodwill. Because people who are of a certain age don't remember the 70s, and they remember the 80s, so they've got good memories of the 80s already, haven't they? They're all keen to nostalgia about the 80s.
Oh, I don't know. I know Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails is, doing a couple of his cabaret shows.
You can hear it, can't you? You can hear that tribal drum beat.
Yeah, absolutely. And Elastica are doing some Adam and the Ants, along with the Wire One and the Stranglers and all the songs they do.
The Vapors must be sitting around in their house, in their dressing gowns, eating cold baked beans out of a tin, thinking, listening for the next Elastica single, just hoping it goes turning Japanese heads and come turning Japanese heads.
Well, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. What else is it? Smoking? Are you a smoker?
I'm a very, very pro passive smoker, and I've found out that Virgin Airways have finally stopped smoking now on all their flights. They've just announced it. So you cannot smoke on Virgin anymore when you're going across the Atlantic, even if you're going from here to LA. You're out now. So now smokers are the lepers of the 90s, which they always said they would be. And
I think it's all right on there. I'm a firm believer that people should be allowed to smoke in pubs and all that,
Fields.
And fields. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Top of towers with a big pole up their arse, waving about in the wind, things like that. But I think that like on a plane it's ridiculous because I went on a plane recently because we've just been to Tossa de Mar. And they say you want a seat in smoking or no smoking. They say no smoking, and you get the back row of the no smoking, like 27, row 28. The smokers start, so everybody wants a fag, wanders down and sits there smoking pipes, lighting fires, everything. It's ridiculous.
Well, the thing is, you see, these rules they're trying to bring in on planes, people on planes don't follow the rules because the bit where you come in to land and they say don't get up out your seats until we've actually pulled into the station, as it were. Yeah. Everyone gets up straight away, don't they? The minute it's like heading down through the clouds, everyone's out getting the stuff out of the cupboard at the top. Yeah. No one takes any notice of the rules on planes. So
it's also that when it says don't have a dump while you're stationary. Nobody takes any.
They don't say that. They say don't flush it. Actually, to be pedantic for a moment,
Mike Patton has no trouble on planes.
Absolutely, yeah. He lies under the train while he's in the station. But you're absolutely right. Everybody stops to get up from the plane seat, and then they all stand jammed together in the aisle for about another quarter of an hour.
The most disobedient people.
But it's still better than reading the magazines you get in those airplanes, isn't it? Like Sheridan Morley extols the virtues of the fountain pen. Yes, well, that's going to while away the hours across the Atlantic, isn't it?
The magazine will be called Voyager or something, won't it? I like
absolutely.
That.
Right. Okay, so what are you up to then? You get demoted in about a week's time, don't you?
Yeah, well, I'll be doing my London things, obviously, and, I'm glad that you two boys have come down to sample a bit of London life with me.
Right, well, in fact, Lard's got a few more experiences to share with us, but, we'll do that after we've had the Stone Roses, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So, Lard, you've got Andrew here. What have you got planned for the rest of the evening?
Well, we've been taking the mickey out of London, but really, we're well into it. I've done a bit of preparation.
Absolutely.
I rung Tommy Tondrai and I asked him which were the sort of right places to go, and he said that Harpo's is good. So,
I'll take you there. Groucho's, obviously, you mean, don't you?
Groucho's, yeah. And then I thought we'd go on to Buckingham Palace, which is where they all... the
Camden Palace. The Camden Palace, we'll go there.
We'll do a bit of that. And then I've not actually been there, but I've read that Damien Albarn and Paul Daniels go to the Food Mixer.
The Good Mixer.
The Good Mixer.
It's good, though.
Is it all right?
Yeah, it's all right. It's the all right mixer.
Phil Daniels. And Damon Albarn.
And then tomorrow I'm thinking of actually going to Barnaby Street and getting some clobber.
Oh, yeah, you've got to do that. Carnaby Street, yeah, it's fantastic.
But I think actually I'm going to go right through the night and I'm going to go over to Oddfellows.
Stringfellows?
No, I know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Fair enough. So there you are, a definitive guide to Lard's London. That's about it for us from tonight.
I'll do.
Something like that, isn't it? What should we do? I don't know. Shall we have a bit of the specials?
Yeah, that'll do, won't it? Should we have a vote?
Yeah, go on then.
They're from London, aren't they? Yeah, hands up.
Yeah.
That's it, the specials and gangsters. Thanks to everybody who's on the show tonight. Tinder Sticks and the orchestra, Andrew Collins, and also the boy Lard. On next week's programmes, on Monday, the BMX Bandits and Simon Armitage with poetry from San Francisco. On Tuesday, we've got Mark Kermode and John Shuttleworth. On Wednesday, David Thomas from Peruba, as I say, and Stephen Daly. Thursday, the Pizzicato 5 and Mark Lamar. Thanks to the team. That's Pat, Michelle, Pauline, Liz, Lard, and different people on the knobs. A whole cast this week. Dark Prince, Magic Dick, and down here tonight, Martin Parker. Lynn Parsons is next. We'll see you next week.
Mark Radcliffe, missing you already.
Thank you. You look so attractive tonight, Mark. It's the first time we've properly met, you know.
Lard, she's talking to you, Lynn.
Somebody chat me up.
Yes,
very attractive. Sorry it's not Claire Sturgis, Lard, actually. I have arranged for her to pop in later just to kiss you goodnight and read you a bedtime story.
Hey, don't spoil him.
What time do you finish?
Get out of here.
He's got a date with Freddie Starr's gardener after this, you know.
After midnight.